Hello, this is Thomas, K3ES. If you're new here, I like to do real-time, real-life amateur radio field activation videos. And today I'm at the Whitewater Canal State Historic Site in Indiana, southeast Indiana. You can see there's a beautiful passenger train here. I'm here with my friends Eric, WD8RIF, Miles, I think it's KD8KNC, and Brian, K3ES. Brian is usually on the other side of the wireless when I'm he's a park hunter and a very avid park activator, so it's great to have him here. Of course, I'm with Eric and Miles, who I'm always with around Hamvention. This morning in southwestern Ohio, we had a nice little activation with Kyle AA0Z and Charlie NJ7V and Joshua N5FY. It was really fun, challenging. Band conditions were very challenging. Today we may end up having to work each other a few times to get our 10. It's been about like that. This is a beautiful canal here running through town. This is a part of the State Historic Site. We had lunch just a moment ago, kind of a late lunch, with ice cream and everything. It's a really pretty sight. Nice little town. There it is. I need to remember to take a photo of the sign there. I don't think I've ever actually been to Indiana. Been all around it. I don't think I've ever been through it. It's possible I've driven through a piece of it and didn't realize it, but I don't think I've ever been here before. So it's kind of fun coming out here. I'm getting Miles' way as he's taking his shot here. Here's a part of the canal. Let that family pass by. And it comes through here. You can see there's a little bridge to go across. Nice little waterfall. There's a little historic marker about passenger pigeons. I always believe that if it's possible, without harming yourself, stop and read historic signs like this, historic markers. So it's kind of fascinating about the passenger pigeon. You can pause it if you want to see that. And so I can go around the site here a little bit. Oh, you know, I thought I knew what I was going to use today as an antenna. I plan to use my NC750. Now I think I may actually use a wire antenna. Eric, I think, pretty much got permission to do our radio thing from the visitor center, so find a place to set up. Some power lines. So in a place like this, you really want to be looking for power lines. I don't want to disturb the ducks here. You got a nice quiet spot. Don't you guys? You know. Let's see where Brian and Eric are. Here's Eric. Where did Brian set up?
I'm not supposed to tell you.
Oh, oh, it's secret. Oh, there he is. Here's Eric. What are you using today, Eric?
I'm the AH1.
AH1.
Using the
KH1.
I'm sorry, yes. The KH1 with the AXE1's 33-foot radial folded back as a radiator.
Oh, there you go. With this really cool little fiberglass pole. I've got to figure out where all the power lines are. Look at this beautiful tree.
I left you the gazebo.
You know, I may, well, that'll disturb people if a family wants to go there or something that may be in the way. I'm tempted to just set up my chair somewhere, maybe walk back to the car and get the MC750.
Sit on that tree.
I could. I think it's still within the park boundaries. That would be really easy. I don't know if it's in the shade though. It's a hot day. You can't tell, but it is a very hot day. Let me show you where Brian has found. You found a nice shady spot. Oh, look at this. Check it out.
Yeah, it's new clamp-on mount.
Very nice. That's the clamp-on mount for the AX1. You know, I may have to see about getting one of those.
They're a little pricey, but they're nice piece of kit.
Yeah, I like that. We were using AX1s earlier, well, KH1s. Brian was using at the activation we did earlier today. What were you using as an antenna? It was on 30 meters.
It was a tough one, 35-foot random wire.
Okay, yep, the 35-foot random wire. He did really well. He probably collected his QSOs faster than anybody did.
Yeah, they went quick on 30 meters.
Yeah, the rest of us were kind of struggling. 30 meters was fairly healthy. 20 meters was pretty healthy. 17 and the rest of them above and below those meter bands wasn't doing too well. This looks like a great spot. I gotta figure out where I'm gonna set up and how I'm gonna do this. I talked about using my MC750 and I left it at the car. I may go back over there and grab it and set up somewhere over here. Good luck on your activation. Let's take another look over here. I think I can get away with doing a wire antenna and sitting under a tree. I might do it, but the problem is there are some power lines right here, and I don't want to interrupt that. I'm not going to bother the ducks. I don't really want to set up in the gazebo because people may want to go there and have photos taken and stuff. That tree's not big enough. Yeah, I think I'm going to go back and get the MC750. I'll be right back. Okay, just walking back here now. It's not lost on me that all three of us will be using verticals, which probably won't bode well for interference and stuff like that. We'll probably not have to deal with that with each other. It's just the nature of the beast, really. I don't have any bandpass filters or anything. That's okay. I just want to be able to get the activation done. I'll see what bands they're on. Yeah, you can't tell. It's kind of cloudy right now, which is nice, but it is a very hot day. This is the hottest day I've experienced so far this year. I didn't check to see what the temperature is, though. When the ducks are staying under the shade, you know it's pretty warm. This is part of the canal trail here, too. Eric, what meter band are you planning to hit?
I started on 17.
17?
I'm going to try 15.
15, okay. I'll go to 20 then, if you're doing that. Okay, let's see. Where should I set up? I'm trying to get as far away from them as I can. Maybe go over here. Gotta admit, probably shouldn't go over there, and the reason why is that's up against all those houses, which opens up more room for QRM. I need maybe a little bit more distance. Maybe I can go sit, you know what, maybe I can sit over here. It won't be inconspicuous. I don't know that that matters too much. I don't think you care. This will work. We'll go right here. You're gonna hear some water rumbling though. Okay. Grab my pack. Get set up here. By the way, just finished up with the Dayton Hamvention, and so many awesome people. I was telling my wife last night that I honestly, it's hard to even take in all of the kind comments and things people said about my channel and QRPer.com. It's hard to take it all in. It's so kind, so nice. Yeah, thank you. That's all I can say is thank you so much. And it's great to meet so many people. Well, I tell you what, I'm having a hard time keeping this thing stable. We'll see. It'll probably fall over on me. First thing I'll do is get out my chair and set that up. This makes me really happy that I've got my high visibility cable with me. Because if a kid were to walk through here or something, they'll see it before they stumble on it or something. Okay. Yeah, just so many kind comments. People stopped me. I really don't mind that. It did take a long time to get from point A to point B, and I know that Mark over at the Halibut booth, I was there to try to help. Also Paul was there, and my buddy Eric and Miles. Whoops, I knew I'd do that. Eric and Miles, everybody was trying to help him out. Mark kind of held his own though, boy. He's really a machine when he's out there educating the public about common mode testers, open headset interface, and all those things. And we talked to lots and lots of fans of the Ham Radio Workbench podcast. I'm one of the regulars on there, one of the hosts, and it was so much fun, just so much fun. It's intense though. Hamvention always wears me out because it's intense. It's wonderful but intense. What am I going for? Yes, I'm going for my this thing. This is what I put underneath my chair to keep it from miring up in the ground. And it's damp, and it's fairly damp here. We've had a lot of rain. Had a lot of rain on Friday at Hamvention. I don't know how much of this you can see with the camera right now, but this just works really well to keep the chair from falling, just sinking into the ground. So we got this done now. Whoops. Set up the antenna. I think what I'll do is just put it out here. I don't want it to be in the way of anything, but I think I'll set it right out here. We were using the old trick that Vince, I used to work Vince exactly 1 year ago for Hamvention. Is to have a business, shall we? Surely. Let's do it. I hope you're able to hear over the water. It's kind of loud. Okay, let's see. I need to put this where I'm not leaning too far and where you will be able to see. I think that'll work. There we go. Get you a little closer here. And get my... Well, I hope you'll even be able to hear the radio today. I may put another microphone out. In fact, I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. Should make it a little bit easier to hear that water there, that waterfall. Here on the canal. Okay. My knee board. Tufton knee board. There we go. Yeah, everybody, just I had so many kind comments. It's almost hard to take it all in. It's just so many of you. I think the highest compliment I get is someone saying, you know, I had so many people say this yesterday and the day before that, you know, my videos and content have helped them get started in POTA and CW and active with amateur radio again. And it was everybody from one of my subscribers and readers, and I know she's probably seeing this, is 75 years old. And she said, I got her into POTA and CW. I just don't know if I could have a bigger compliment than that. And then also there was a teenage fellow and his younger brother, who I was guessing was maybe 10 or 11. They both are doing CW and POTA. And were super kind. Thank you. I wish I'd have gotten your call sign now so that I could give you a shout out here. And loads of other people. I mean, it just is really something else. So thank you. Certainly gives me the energy to keep doing what I'm doing. I don't care about YouTube algorithms or any of those things, or ads. I don't care about any of that stuff. It's all about just spreading the radio love. Because it's a labor of love and it's a good one. Oh, nice. I'm kind of taking my time here. I'm not rushing because it is hot and I just don't feel like rushing anything. I know the guys are probably thinking, when's he going to hop on the air? I want to go on 20 meters. I don't know if 20 meters is any good right now or not, to be honest. Let's find out here. Oh, I'm going to put another microphone over here. It won't be too loud. It'll probably still hear. I'm sure we'll hear the waterfall even better, but at least you'll also hear the radio, because I may struggle to hear the radio this time. I don't know. Okay, where's my other little... Oops, sorry. First of all, let's go back down here. ATU bypass. Perfect SWR. That is the Chillingid's MC750. It is always spot on. I'm hearing Eric or somebody. The KX2 is sensitive, so you're going to hear them blasting through because we don't have any bandpass filters. I really need to do that or make a stub or something to... I can hear Eric there. Is this on? Let's see if it's on. Sounds like he is drifting almost, or at least... Okay. Here we go. Now we got both here. So again, you're going to hear... I think you're still going to hear the waterfall. Oh, he is so strong. That's Brian too. Ooh, this is gonna be choppy today. Yes, I did. It fell down. I'll spot myself to US 6977. Hello. missed one left. Okay. Is that right? Get you a little closer in here, okay? Let's see. Can. There we go. You can see it's a little bit better this way. Beautiful out here. Oh, that's really kind of you. Thank you, K3ES. See, people are so kind, and I honestly think I am so lucky. I think I got that right. Oh, thank you. He was getting ready to say Tom, and he said Thomas. I don't care, whichever, by the way. Nice to work in North Carolinian. Boy, I'm just not catching that J. I just can't hear. Maybe it's the water. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to move on. I'll come back to you if I can. Maybe it's, oh wait, no, it wasn't K2JB. So of course that's Eric, who's right here in the park with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I swear I'm hearing K2, maybe a C, but I don't know. I can't believe I'd get a C and a J mixed up, but maybe I did. The mic is down here. You may be hearing this a lot better than me. The band's bad. Got you. Okay, good. You're coming up a little bit. Oh my goodness. Oh, there we go. Wow, you came up. Hey guys. Nine. I just need one more for valid activation. Hey guys, you waiting on me? I don't have any food. I think they're waiting on me. What do you think? See them over here? I think they're waiting on me. Sorry. I get a little distracted. Ducks are such characters. It doesn't help being next to this waterfall, but honestly, I'd otherwise have to be up there next to them, up against the power lines, or in like a place where I know families want to play, and I don't want to do that. So I'll sit here by the waterfall where it's a little noisy, but otherwise okay. Let me see if I can chase some people here. Ooh, sorry about that. Ooh, I didn't realize that was up. Okay, let's see. 1, 4, where is the 0? 6, 2. And where's my enter button? I forget on here. I do it more on my, it's not here, is it? No. Where is enter? Oh, there it is. Okay, so what is it again? 1, 4, 0, 6, 2, and then enter. And let's move the mode. And let's go down to see if we hear anybody on. I'm just going to look around and see if I see anyone here on 20 meters. 58. 67.5. You're gonna see me go QRO here. 10 watts. Hear the AK station there. No, I can a little tiny bit. I can't do 10 watts, by the way. There's not enough voltage in the battery I've been using. This is probably my third activation with this radio. Fourth. Oh, nice. Thank you. That was nice. That was very pleasant. Okay. Thank you for that. Whoops. And thanks for saying nice videos. Very kind of you. I'll find you on here and respot you. Since I've got cell phone coverage. Let's see. There's somebody else here in Indiana on 20 meters. How'd you do? I'm on 20. I can move off. I got...
Oh, you're 67.5. Okay.
Yeah, I'm 67.5. I'll move. I'm just hunting now. I got 10. I got 11 now. So
okay.
I'm just going to hunt around on the bands you guys where you're not, and if I can. And
All right. I was thinking about moving down to 40 to see if I could pick something up, but I was gonna. I've got the dummy load on right now, so.
Okay. You want to? I can definitely work you. Also, if you wanted, we could put the 40 meter coil in here if you wanted to sit here. But I don't know. You're all set up over there. I guess.
I'm set up over
Okay.
there. I'm good.
Okay.
I'm gonna see what it does, and if not, I'll cheat.
We got time. We've got time. So.
Well, so far I haven't made. I tried 15. 15
It's rough.
17.
20's doing better probably.
Okay.
Yeah, if he's not on
I
20,
actually tried 12 for a little bit too. But
go for 20 if you can. You may find better luck there, or 40. But 20 was pretty good. I mean, actually, I've only been on 20 so far to get all these. So
all right.
I would go for that.
Well, I'll jump over to 20 then. but go there.
That sounds good. So I'm going to stay off of 20. And now go, let's see, that's way too close. Indiana and Ohio are too close, probably even for 30 meters. And what I'll do is move to 30. See where Eric is. So I just moved it down so it won't blast him. Okay, so what I'm going to do to make this a little easier, there's actually quite a lot of people out here. So band, we got the mode set up. Let's go for the band and let's say 30 meters since that's where I am right now. We got WD8RIF, we got W2PE in Ohio. It's highly unlikely I would hear him in Ohio on 30 meters this time of day. We'll try it, especially with Eric on the same band. Yeah, see, I won't be able to do that. So let's move to the 17 meter band. See who's there. Delaware, 89. Now I'm just going for a match. I'm taking the lazy way instead of going and actually tuning the antenna, because I don't actually know that I'll be able to hear them. It's unlikely Delaware this time of day. And then North Carolina on 90. Nah, unlikely. Let's try 15 meters. There's a bunch of people on 15 meters. No, one on 15 meters. One CW. And that's Florida at 21031. Unlikely too, probably. 21044 though. Washington is possible. I'm glad N0 A&E was able to hear me without even being at 10 watts. Today is one of those days where I won't hesitate. After I've done my first 10, if I'm hunting someone and bands are as lousy as they are today, I don't mind using my full 10 watts out of my KX2, but it doesn't have enough voltage in the battery to do that right now. Okay, that was at what? Probably about 19, 18. I think I'm just going to call it quits right now. I've got enough. And I'm not going to go back on the, whoops, you know what, I need to take some photos though, before I forget. Let's see. Yeah, Whitewater Canal State Park. Pictures of my log, so I've got that. Only one contact over here, but that helps Eric a little bit. And I've got my radio if I need to make more contacts. I don't have Eric on. Did I work him on 20 meters too? I didn't. Let's see where he is on 20 meters. I'll go ahead and work him too. Let's knock the power all the way down to 1/10 of a watt. See where he is. Okay, so go back over here to 20 meters and look for Eric. 3KZE. Everybody's on 20 meters. Everybody. Why isn't Eric spotted on here though? Let's see. Oh, he's still on 30 meters. What am I saying? Maybe it's Brian, K3ES. Let's see if he is on 30 right now. I don't see him on here right now. He may be on 40 instead. I'm going to work him though. Let's see. Bands. Let's say all bands. There's not a shortage of people out there, that's for sure. There we go. Oh, is he still on? Oh, last heard 25 minutes ago. Yeah. I can maybe use Eric's. I can use Eric's radio to make contact, so that's not a problem. Go ahead and turn off this microphone here. We don't need that one. Now, this was really nice. Oh, I need to take some like real photos too. Let's do that. I need to have something to put in my blog post. So I can hardly think, and also you can't tell now. I'm trying to talk quietly because my voice is a little sore after all the excitement of dating. It is a little sore. Take some pictures here showing what it looks like from the... It's a really pretty view here from the radio. There we go. There we go. Got a few photos now. Put this guy up, put up the radio. Meant to bring my dummy load with me, but fortunately I think Eric has his. That's all you really need to work somebody park to park when you're at the same park. We also have HTs we can use. Place I'd rather be. And this is my first Indiana park activation. But so thank you everyone who took the time to hunt me today. It's nice to have that checked off the list of states. Otherwise, I never make it out to Indiana. Like I said, I don't know why, I never travel out this way where I'm traveling through Indiana or going to something in Indiana. But I've got plenty of friends that are from here. At least. Check this out. You'll see this in a future video. Brian, K3ES, made me 2 pressure paddles. One sort of shorty, and he likes to have his with these like little padded things, a little easier to grip. And it is actually a little easier to grip, especially for some people. And then this one that's a little bit longer. He's been making these reviews. He's such a nice guy. Oh, Brian. And Joshua gave me some red knobs I can put on the KH1 if I want to customize it some, and I may. If not this one, the second one I'll probably end up buying in due time. Okay, here we go. Let's put up the chair now. I'll raise this up a little bit so you can see a little bit better. Sorry. You're like up in my face now, but there you go. Let's put this guy up. So we'll do this first. Take this off. This off. I need some water. It is so hot and humid today. I wish I'd have brought my shorts. There we go. That's sorted. Hamvention was overall, you know, the first day was pretty wet. The first part of the day, I was out in the flea market. It was pouring down rain when we got there. Didn't stop me from going to check out the flea market though. I've got a rain jacket. Those of you who live in the UK or the British Isles know that you don't let rain stop what you're doing. And that was a very valuable lesson I learned living there. And I never let rain stop me. When I first moved to the UK, the county I lived in had, I think, the wettest record they had almost on record that particular season. It just rained every single day. I didn't see the sky for I can't remember how long. And I would do anything there. I didn't care. I would go do anything at all in the rain. And I'm grateful for that period of time now. It wasn't then. Because it honestly just kind of made you think, you know, it's silly to be put off by the rain. There's stuff to do because rain's not that bad. Hurricanes, thunderstorms, they're bad. Rain, it's wet weather. Okay, now go get the we'll check in on Eric. I'm not going to do the over-under with this. I almost think it makes it more complicated with this. I love, by the way, this high visibility cable from ABR. It's high quality, but this jacketing keeps it from forming much memory, which is the reason why it's just really not a problem if I don't over-under it. Whoops. I would other cable. It's not going to tangle really or not. And it's so nice and high visibility. And you know, I just had that, you didn't see it as a little off camera, and I wouldn't have pointed the camera toward a family, of course. This family was there and they could see where it was. The mom was showing the kids to stay away from it. And that is why we do that. Let's get this put up now. There we go. Pizza lunch. Splurge and have some ice cream for dessert. Probably didn't need to do that. I did it anyway because I'm on vacation. And let's see. This one in. Ooh, it's hot. I've been in Indiana, had some hot summers. It's part of Ohio to get very hot too. In all fairness, we have a sunscreen on too. It's always sweat a little extra. Okay. What's up? So you see what I did there with the antenna. This is a resonant antenna, anywhere from 20 meters up. You can use it, and then I have a 40 meter coil and an 80 meter coil to make it work in those bands. So it's really not a problem to use it. Yes, Bob, I know I need to never think about putting a cloth in here to clean this guy. A buddy of mine has suggested keeping the cloth in here, and I do need to do that. I just never think about putting it in. Oh, that's not antenna. But if you're lazy like me and you're chasing someone or hunting someone and you don't plan to stay on a frequency, don't worry at all about having an antenna be resonant or anything for just making one contact. Just use your ATU. In fact, you can use your ATU on the whole thing. If you have an ATU in your radio like the KX2, just use that ATU to make your matches and hop on the air and don't worry about anything. Well, everybody, thank you so much for joining me today. And as I always say, thank you so much to my Patreon and Coffee Fund supporters. I really appreciate your assistance and your support. Incredibly kind of you. And yeah, it's beautiful out here. This is a beautiful little town. So thank you for the support. It makes things like this possible too, you know, going out with friends and doing some POTA in a place I don't normally do it, spending an extra couple days in the Dayton area as opposed to heading right back. All of it helps, so I really appreciate it. If you're not in a position to help, that is perfectly fine. Don't worry about that at all. Take your money and spend it on a first transceiver. Spend it on your partner. Give it to a charity. Whatever you want to do. But most of all, thanks again for joining me. And until next time, 7 Jews.